What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another live stream. No, I'm not doing a game, but you see the title 2019 NBA playoffs predictions. The NBA playoffs officially start tomorrow as Vegas just took the lead over San Jose 4-3 in what is an absolutely insane game. It's Mark Stone. Wow, the Sharks just got stoned. But what's going on, Bear Tube? As I've already said before, just now, playoffs. What are about playoffs? NBA playoffs officially start tomorrow. It's crazy. It's already playoff time. But I'm going to go through each matchup. I'm going to go all the way up until the finals. I thought about just doing the first round, but I thought, that'd be too short. I want to do the entire thing like I did with the NHL playoffs, and let's just see how outrageous my prediction is. So, getting underway with the Western Conference first, being as the defending champ. In fact, the two-time defending champ. The Golden State Warriors, the number one seed, coming in with a record of 57-25 on the year. And they draw the number 8 seed, Los Angeles Clippers. Isn't that something? The team that everyone thought was going to be like tanking and trying to like build for draft picks. They're in the playoffs. The team that they thought was going to be a definite shoe-in the playoffs, they're waiting on the draft lottery. That's something, isn't it? The Clippers made the playoffs, not the Lakers. Like, that's crazy. Not like it really matters because the Warriors are going to dispose of the Clippers rather quickly. I think it'll be maybe 5. I'm going to say 5. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to say 5 games for the Warriors over the Clippers. Next, we got ourselves a dandy. By the way, the Clippers finished with a record of 47-34. Next, we got the 4-5 matchup out west. We got the number 4 ranked Houston Rockets, 53-29 overall, going up against the 5th ranked Utah Jazz, who finished with a record of 50-31. This is going to be a good series. I can already tell. We all know how Utah plays. I mean, they have Mitchell. They have Spider Mitchell. We already know about Houston. They got CP3. They got James Harden. They got a pretty good squad. But I just don't know, man. I don't know if Utah is going to be able to hang around with Houston. So I'm going to say Houston wins in 6. I think Utah will take 2 games, maybe 2 in Utah, and then Houston just finishes them off. So give me the Rockets in 6 to face the Warriors in the Western Conference semifinals. Next, we got the bottom half of the bracket. We got the 3-6 matchup featuring the Portland Trailblazers, who finished with a record of 53-29, and the 6th-ranked Oklahoma City Thunder, who finished 49-33. Oh man, I think Portland they might meet their match here. Paul George is on another level. We already know about Russell Westbrook. I'm gonna go with the Thunder to win this series. I think this one will also be in 6. I know Dame and CJ McCollum are not gonna lay down like no bitches. But I mean, OKC is just gonna be too much. Unless they flop like they did last year, which kind of caught me off guard last year. But then again, Utah is actually really good. So, well, at least they were last year. But I'm going to go with OKC to win in 6 as well. And then the final matchup in the West, we got the number 2 ranked Denver Nuggets, They finished with a record of 53-28, and they will face off against the 7th-ranked San Antonio Spurs. Like, wow. How the mighty have fallen, you know? Oh my God, the Spurs are 7th-ranked. And they finished with a record of, what is that, 48-34? Yeah. So in this series, I think it's going to be tough for the Spurs to get out of this one. The Nuggets are very, very good. They are legit the second best team in the West. I mean, no lie. They're the number 2 ranked behind the Warriors. They might be one of the only teams out West that can stop the Warriors from three-peating, other than maybe the Thunder or the Rockets out West. And out East, I really think there's maybe 1 or 2 teams that could stop them. The Bucks, maybe the Raptors. I'm not sure. The Bucks would probably have the best shot out East. But as for the Denver-San Antonio series, I'm going to go Denver. I think Denver, I think they're going to take care of them rather easily. I think it'll be Denver in 5. Something tells me 5. I'm going to say Denver in 5. Oh, crazy Doug, what are you talking about? Popovich is going to have that team winning at least in 6. Have the Spurs win at least 2 games, right? I don't know. I mean, Denver's amazing right now. But we'll see what happens. Again, my predictions are outrageous. I mean, I freaking picked Winnipeg and Boston in the NHL playoffs. But then again, I don't really know much about NHL. The only team I know a lot about is the Blue Jackets. And look at what we're doing right now. We're up 2-0 on the Tampa Bay freaking Lightning. Oh, well. So that means out West, it will be Warriors and Rockets and Thunder and Nuggets. Ooh, okay. But yeah, I got the Nuggets winning in, I'm actually going to say 6. I feel like the Spurs are going to fight hard and they're going to at least take 2 games. So I'm going to say 6 for that series. Moving out East now. We got the number 1 ranked Milwaukee Bucks, the best team in the East, 60-22. They have Giannis, although they have battled quite a few injuries this year. And they're facing off against the Detroit Pistons, who finished at 500, 41-41. They outlasted the Hornets and the Heat to make the playoffs. And unfortunately for the Pistons, I have them getting bounced in the first round in, I'm going to say 5 games, maybe even a sweep. I would not be shocked at all. But I'm going to go with the Milwaukee Bucks to win in 5. Gentlemen's sweep. Being nice, you know. But I also wouldn't be shocked if this was a sweep. I mean, they have Blake Griffin, but that's really all they have. Maybe a few other good players, but they're just outclassed by Milwaukee. Milwaukee could sleepwalk in this series and still win it. But yeah, give me the Bucks. Next, we got the 4-5 matchup featuring the Boston Celtics and the Indiana Pacers. I'm actually surprised that the Pacers were able to survive. Granted, they did pretty well, and then Oladipo got hurt, and they just coasted along without him. They survived, but I don't know how long they're going to last in the playoffs. I actually have the Celtics winning this series. I think this actually could go 7. I'm going to say 7 games. Why not, right? Boston and Indiana is going to go 7. Indiana ain't going to lay down. They're going to fight hard like they always do, like they did to us last year. And I think Boston hasn't been playing that great. It wouldn't shock me at all if Indiana took the series. But I'm going to go Boston in 7. By the way, Indiana finished at 48-34 on the season. Like they were that close to flip-flopping. And Indiana was that close to having a home game, a home advantage in this series and in the playoffs too. Well, at least until they meet the Bucks. But yeah, they would have home court in this series. 1 game separates them from home court. But I don't think it really matters because they'll get their games at the field house, Bankers Life Fieldhouse, which will soon be one of two field houses in the NBA as the Cavaliers Arena is going to change names from Quicken Loans Arena to Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Guess we'll have to wait and see. But I'm gonna go Boston in 7 over Indiana. Next, we got probably one of the best series in the whole playoffs right here, especially out east. We got the Philadelphia 76ers. They are the 3 seed, 51-31. Few years removed from the process that landed them in Embiid and Simmons, and they had Fultz, the glory years, but they got pretty good squad. They got an amazing squad, actually. Wow. I'm underestimating them right now, man. I mean, wow. Jimmy Butler, they have Tobias Harris, of course, Embiid, Simmons, among others. Oh my God, bro. That team is going to be hard if you're Brooklyn. But then again, Brooklyn has my guy, D'Lo Russell. D'Lo. That dude could go sicko mode and any given moment, taking over the series. He could win this series all by himself for Brooklyn. By the way, it's really nice seeing Brooklyn back in the playoffs. Ever since that horrendous trade with the Celtics completely screwed them over for a couple of years. You know, they pretty much sold their souls for a few good years of Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce, and they still get bounced by the Heat. But yeah, they're back, and they're facing the Philadelphia 76ers. They finished 42-40. Welcome back to the playoffs. And unfortunately for Brooklyn, I got Philadelphia eking this one out in 6 games. So give me the Sixers in 6. Next, we got the Toronto Raptors and another team making a return to the playoffs, the Orlando Magic. Ooh. And they finished 42-40 on the season. I'm actually impressed to know that it took them this long to come back. I think the last time they were in the playoffs was when they had Dwight Howard. Now they're back as a 7 seed, no less, and they're facing Toronto. That should be a good series, you know. Unfortunately for Orlando, I think they're going to put up a good fight, but they're facing Toronto. Toronto's going to dispose of them kind of easily, I think. I'm going to say in 5. Yeah, in 5 games. So the Eastern Conference semis are set. Milwaukee, Boston, Philly, and Toronto. Now moving on to the Western Conference semis, we have Golden State and Houston. This is going to be just like it's been the past couple of years when they faced off. It's going to be a war. I am going to say Warriors in 6. I don't know if Houston can send it to 7. But I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt the Rockets to take it to 7 and maybe try to steal it in 7 games. But I just can't doubt the Warriors right now. You know, I mean, that team is ungodly. It's crazy that the Cavs got LeBron back right as the Warriors got insane. But what a time, bro. But yeah, I'm going to go with the Warriors to win in 6 games over the Rockets, and they're going to advance again to the Western Conference Finals. Now, who will they face? It will either be Oklahoma City or Denver. And this is going to be a good series. Russell Westbrook, Paul George going up against Denver. And I got a shocker. I got OKC pulling it off. I got OKC pulling it off in 7 games over Denver. And that means in the Western Conference Finals, it will be Golden State and Oklahoma City. Now out east, first semifinal, we got Milwaukee and Boston. This is definitely 7-game material. And I actually have the Bucks pulling it out in 7 games. And then in the second Eastern Conference semifinal, we have Philadelphia and Toronto. And, damn, another great series, man. This could go either way. I think this will go 6 games, and I'm going to pull for the Raptors. Raptors are going to pull it off. And, of course, Philadelphia, they're going to, launch confetti too early again like they did last year, and they're going to jump the gun, and Toronto's going to take it in 6 games. So moving on to the Western Conference Finals, we got the Warriors and the Thunder. Ooh, wow. Warriors and Thunder. And much like 2016, minus the 3-1 lead by Oklahoma City, I got the Warriors taking it in, I'm going to say 6 games. I think OKC is going to put up a tremendous fight. Wouldn't be shocked if they took it to 7. But I'm going to go Warriors in 6. And then out east, it's Milwaukee and Toronto. And I got the Milwaukee Bucks going to the NBA Finals. So we get Giannis versus the ungodly super team. Freaking KD and Curry, Clay, Boogie. Oh, my God. Oh, man. Am I missing anyone? Draymond. Oh, man. And you're not going to believe this, but I got the Golden State Warriors doing the impossible, not impossible, but something that we haven't seen since the Showtime Lakers, since, I don't know if it was the Showtime Lakers. I'm pretty sure that they might have called it that. But since the Shaq and Kobe Lakers, when they three-peated, we got that happening this year again. That's crazy because the only team to beat them was the Cavs. That's crazy. And it was after that loss by them, by blowing a 3-1 lead, that they had to go and get good old KD, And they've been criticized for that. But, they felt threatened by the Cavs. They knew that if they were to run it back, if they were to bring the same team back to the playoffs next year, and if we met again with that same team, we'd probably work them again. But they had to bring in KD, and it happens, and now they're going to go three-peating. So another Warriors victory parade. Woo! No one cares. Is it football season yet? The only good thing is during the Eastern Conference Finals, we got the NBA draft lottery. And then right after the NBA Finals are over, we got the NBA draft. So that's something that I could look forward to, at least, because LeBron decided to leave Cleveland for Los Angeles to go make movies. We already know he didn't go to LA to play basketball. He went to LA to go make movies. But, hey, that's what happens, Let's see what's going on in the chat. Oh, wow, chat is lit right now. What's going on, everybody? I haven't been looking at the chat. Don't think I'm ignoring you. I literally have not been looking at the chat. The GM, Warriors at 4. Better not hire T-Lou. They will. Watch. Yeah, you are live. Spurs not a 3-point shooting team. No, they're not. Bucks in 4. Penguins players are punks. They started a fight at the end of the game, too, tonight. I saw that. And then the Islanders fans were chanting, Crosby sucks. Crosby sucks. But you better not say that, because you know what Penguins fans are going to say? Ring check, bro. That's what they do. They resort to ring checking when you hit them with that stuff. I feel so bad for Indiana because of Oladipo. I know. What's going on, Crimsy? You didn't get notification. My notifications haven't been on in a while. Am I going to stream these games? We'll see. I'm actually thinking about live streaming the Sixers and Nets game. But I'll see. Being as the Indians play later and Blue Jackets and Lightning, of course, have the off day. So that's cool. I'm thinking about doing that. We'll see. Nets all the way. Midnight East Coast gang. Where you at? I'm actually thinking about when the Indians play the Mariners. Of course, we have 2 games at 10 o'clock at night. I'm actually thinking about streaming one of them and calling it like Crazy Dog After Dark or something. I don't know, or Indians After Dark. LeBron needs nothing, that crybaby. The lottery, I will be streaming that. The lottery. I'll probably stream like the top 5 picks or something in the draft. I'm not streaming the whole freaking thing like last year. It was boring. It's not like the NFL draft. I mean, I'll definitely stream probably, but we'll see. I mean, I'm thinking about it. I'm probably going to wind up streaming it. And then, of course, after we make our first pick, I'll wait, maybe do like top 5 or whatever, and then I'll cut off the stream, make my recap of the draft pick, and then make my draft reaction for the number 26 pick. So that'll be cool. But the good thing is, though, I don't know if I told you guys this earlier. I might have said this in my Blue Jackets stream earlier. The lowest the Cavs can go is 6. So that'll be awesome. What about your sister? Oh my God. I don't know about that, Alan. We'll see. Got to get through the Warriors. But first, you got to get past the Sixers. Sixers ain't no slouches, though. I'll tell you that much. But I figured I'd come on here real quick and do my predictions for the NBA playoffs. I had to get these babies out there. By the way, Indians lost today 8-1. Fantastic. Absolutely horrendous showing. Again, so far in our first 5 series we've played in, 3 of those we had Carrasco pitching, and in 2 of those 3, he has sucked. Oh my God. The Twins series, when he pitched, he sucked. He was actually good in his second time out. And then now he freaking sucks against Kansas City. Bleh. But yeah, so far this year, we have faced all 4 of the other AL Central teams and Toronto. I don't know, man. Ugh. But I'm going to do the Indians game tomorrow because, we got Jeffrey Rodriguez on the mound in place of Clevenger. That should be fun. I heard that dude could throw fire, so I guess we'll see what he's got. Can't be anything worse than what I saw tonight. Better shut up. Knowing me, he'll give up like 10 runs tomorrow in the first freaking inning. God. By the way, Carrasco didn't even get out of the first inning. He couldn't even get 3 outs. I think he only got 2 outs, and that was it. But, yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. Came out here real quick to do my NBA predictions. I'm thinking about doing a game tomorrow, but we'll see. But I guess if I go live, that means I'm doing a game. But that's going to wrap it up. And see you guys tomorrow, whether it's Indians or NBA playoffs, whatever. So see you guys tomorrow. I'm Crazy Dog 99, and I'm out. Peace.